This is the introduction to Hamlet, part 4, and we are still dealing with Act 1 of Hamlet. So in this act, Hamlet meets his father's ghost, and the scene is set. It's very cold, just before 12, which is when the ghost always appears. The new King Claudius is celebrating becoming king by getting drunk. What is it telling us about Claudius's character? So as soon as Hamlet sees the ghost, he says, "Be thou a spirit of health or goblin damned?" And this means, are you an evil spirit or a healthy spirit? Is this really the ghost of my father? The ghost beckons Hamlet. And these are the things that the ghost tells Hamlet. I am your father's spirit. I am now doomed to walk around at night as a ghost. During the day, I am fasting in eternal fire. So obviously, he is having a very, very terrible time. During the day, he's in these flames, and at night, he has to wander the earth as a ghost. Why? Okay, so this means that the ghost is in purgatory. Please do a little bit of background research on what purgatory is. So this is a place between heaven and hell. The Catholics of that time believed that if you died without the final rites of a priest, that your soul would be sent to purgatory, where you would wander the earth as a ghost, neither in heaven nor in hell. The ghost then tells Hamlet that he must get revenge, but now why must he get revenge? And he tells Hamlet there has been a foul and unnatural murder. Those words are important, that this murder was unnatural. And it was foul, meaning it was disgusting. It was the worst crime. The story that everyone was told was that the King Hamlet was bitten in the ear by a snake. However, the real story that King Hamlet tells is that his brother Claudius murdered him. And this is what happened. He was sleeping in his garden, and Claudius poured a deadly poison in his ear, and within minutes this poison was spreading throughout his body, and he died. The ghost says that Claudius is incestuous. Remember, he married King Hamlet's wife, an adulteress. Adultery is when you have an affair with somebody else's wife. He is a beast, so he's no more than an animal. And Claudius seduced Gertrude. We don't know how long before he died this all started. He could have been seducing Gertrude long before King Hamlet died. And he says, the serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown. Thus was I sleeping by a brother's hand, of life, of crown, of queen, at once dispatched. Which means, by my brother's hand I lost my life, my position as king, and my wife, which is the queen. He tells Hamlet must get revenge, but in doing so, he must not hurt his mother. That's very important. He warns him, don't hurt your mother. Leave her to heaven. God will judge her. So, the major themes that appear in Act 1. Appearance versus reality. So Claudius, he appears to be a good king. Is he really a good king? Is he a good husband? Is he a good father? Hamlet is not sure whether the ghost is really his father or whether it is an evil spirit. Hamlet puts on an antic disposition. Please get to know this term. An antic is an Old English word for mask. At the end of Act 1, Hamlet decides to pretend to be mad so that he can investigate Claudius. If Claudius thinks that Hamlet is mad, then he might not suspect him. So get to know the antic disposition, and the antic disposition is an important idea in the play where he pretends to be mad. Please read through the other two themes on your own. Okay, so get to know these three major themes which appear in Act 1.